Hello, Toastmasters and guests. Motivational strategies and changing trends. Under this episode series, this is the next part. In this episode, I am going to give a speech with a purpose. The objective of the speech is present a story with a purpose. It should attract the audience, keep them engaged in the middle, and conclude at the end with what purpose we are telling. I am going to try extemporaneous speech style with very less preparation. So let's start. What's the most sought things in this third rock from the sun? What people look for most in their life? Answers will be different. People try for go this, that, thing one, thing two, thing three. I'm not even going to elaborate what thing they are looking after or trying to go after. But they are trying to go after certain things. So if you build a pyramid and say what exactly and what they are trying or what is at the end, the answer will come like this. Everybody looking for happiness. If you want to put in different words, self-actualization. We know there's a famous theory about that. That we try, if we get the self-actualization, then our efficiency is the best. So everybody is trying to get into the self-actualization mode or the happiness, let's put in some simple terms. And to achieve the happiness, they may be trying to do certain things. How much they successful, we don't know. Because in the childhood or in the early stage of our life, what we do our studies or we prepare ourselves so that we will be having happiness in the middle life or next life, next part of the life, next phase of the life. When we go to the next phase of the life, we decide, okay, what will happen when we stop working? So we thought about that and we try to do something so that when that time or that phase of our life we will be happy or our life will be easy. When we reach that life, then we look after like afterlife. This is happening from the start. Like people try to do everything so that they will be cozy afterlife. They do everything for the judgment day, if you want to put it that way. Because they do good work and everything. So always we try to do something to be happy afterwards. And we try to do the efforts now. Right? So purpose of this is what is happiness or what it is. So we want to discuss about that. Or if you want to put in a self-actualization in that terms, that is also fine. I'm saying that's a basic instinct. Look at even animals and everybody. Birds, everybody will try to achieve, even in simple things, they will try to achieve a posture which they will be most happy with it or that will be most cozy. Correct? Even if you see your house cat or anything, they will be sitting like this or some way they will be very comfortable or cozy because they will achieve the happiness. That's simple. I mean, if you take any body in the physics, that's a law of physics. Everybody try to achieve a stability by getting into the certain energy level. So if you like water at the high level has highest potential energy, so it starts like moving down because of the gravity, and then it goes to the air like a sea level, so that it has a lowest potential energy, lowest energy level, and that's the stable. So that's the law. So everybody in terms of happiness try to achieve the maximum happiness by some way. How much they're successful we don't know, but that's what we are going to discuss. If you think about the like a psychological terms or something, let me put this way first of all. I mean, this is not a psychological lecture or I'm not brain expert or anything. But we know in the brain there are different sections are there and there are sensors and there is a pain, happiness, all those things are there. People don't like pain because pain is the they want to get away from the pain and go to the happiness. So why the acute pain is there first of all? Actually, if you see, that's the great thing, because what pain is doing, probably our body is trying to do certain things. When the pain occurs, that means our body is trying to tell that okay, there is a something, pain is here, so you try to achieve there will not be pain. For example, if you put your hand near something very hot object or something, then you get a reflex reaction because the pain, okay, so that it tries to protect the body, right? So, or if you are trying to walk on the thorny subject, thorny thorns or like some sharp objects, then body will tell, okay, don't do that because it will give you pain. So we try to stay away from, so that it's a security mechanism. Because otherwise, what should happen is if there is acute pain, the brain should stop, or like it should freeze, and then we should not get those. Acute pain should not happen, but we see that happens because body is trying to do all last every ditch efforts is trying to do so that it try to protect you. So that's about pain. What about happiness? As I told you, I'm not brain expert or I don't know what center gives you happiness or something, but that's the opposite of it. So body is trying to see it should not be in a pain. So that's the opposite of thing. So that's what we try to get into, or that's the definition of it. So what is the happiness? How we get it? Happiness can be anything, I can tell you. In simple terms, if you get scratched, like body is itchy and scratched, that will give you happiness. Or if you go to watch some favorite thing or your favorite episode, if you listen to favorite music, that will give you happiness. But what kind of happiness it is? It will be very short, right? If you scratch, you feel happy. Then next moment, you maybe fall into despair, whatever you are. So that's not a long-lasting happiness. It's very short. And that may not be eternal. I mean, body is trying to get the happiness of, it should stay at that, but we never get that. Lots of people doesn't know their self-actualization. We always know that. So if you go to the antiquity, there was a societies, like everybody has some kind of function and they will be specialized into it and they will try to get the happiness through it. So they will try to do it best. Probably they may try to switch different functions, but they will do the same function probably throughout. In current trend or current era, we know that like we do so many things. Just to give example, if you see our fathers to forefathers, they used to do same kind of thing. I mean, if they join, suppose 4, then they will be probably get retired from the same place or whatever they are doing. So they will get specialized into that particular thing. They will find happiness. But today's trend, what happens is we have many attractions and finding the happiness in particular thing is almost not possible. I would tell you, if you try to find happiness, then you will find it somewhere which you are not doing it. Whatever the work we do, we never find happiness or self-actualization. We try to find something else. We think that, because if you try to do even that, we may not like it. It will be like, it will keep on going into hierarchy or randomly. You may not get the happiness. So we have to do certain things to achieve that. So body may be doing something to achieve it, but it may be without we understand it, or we are not doing the concise efforts to get into the happiness level of the happiness. Not all. I mean, some people try to do very thoroughly, but how much they're successful, we don't know. What are the best ways? Meditation, yoga, so that you can concentrate, and if you do that, yes, definitely that will give you the happiness. That will calm your mind, body, and that will focus you. You will understand, okay, where is the happiness? That will definitely make you happiness. But general people, if you try, they will do in meditation, but their attention is somewhere different. So it doesn't mean like if you sit in that posture, means you are doing meditation. So that will happen, that we know. So even those are the efforts, we still don't get it. So what should be the point is where we should get happiness, or what are the other ways? They are there. We are just going to discuss it. I will tell you some simple examples where what we can do to get the happiness. Those theories are not new. They are there. We are just talking about it. You must have heard, like when you get early in the morning, then you pray, do things, and then say that I will be happy throughout the day, or I will be doing good throughout the day. Why we say that? We want to get a feeling that we will be happy. So happiness is a state of mind. That's where I'm coming at. Is happiness state of mind? Let me elaborate. That means you are really not in happiness right now, but are you going to feel happy? That's true. That's possible. Here's the example. You must have watched that specific movie, Titanic, right? The ship was sinking, but you saw certain folks, they were listening to the music, or they were like hugging each other, and then because they knew they wanted to be happy, they were trying to get into the state of happiness, because they are saying that's the happiness. Correct? Happiness is a state of mind. I mean, that's not the actual property. So even it is bothering you, but still you are happy. If you understand or agree that that is the state of mind, happiness is a state of mind, then you will be able to get happiness. If you try to do like absolute happiness, actual happiness, you will never, because that will be very specific thing, and you will never be in this current era. I would say not possible. In previous era also very few, because those are the guys, they went to do the meditation, they achieved nirvana, or they went into the cave, they become the messiah, or I don't know, those are the only few, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the only people we know, they might have got that happiness, not everybody else. Even though they preach us, even though Salvador come in front of us, but we never learned it, so that we know. Normal people did not get that feeling. Only the Messiah or those people, those are very handful people got it. So state of mind, if you understand, if you feel that happiness is a state of mind and not the actual thing, then you will get some happiness. So this theory is not new. I mean, we are just elaborating it. So to elaborate more, how you do that, we have the examples. Did you see those performers like stunt, especially the stunt performers? Because somebody was jumped from the top of the like a stratosphere, 40,000 feet they jump. Or did you see the people walk like a 100-story building, they walk on the rope? How that thing happens? I mean, you will tell that okay, they must have very highly concentrated mind, and then they would have achieved that. Correct. Apart from that, how they achieve the concentration of that mind? They tell their mind that they are not walking on the rope, they are just walking on this something straight path, and they get that feeling. You got what I'm saying? If you try to achieve that, then we can come. I mean, any situation you try to achieve, say that okay, we are in the state of happiness, then we can get it. So are you saying we imagine we are happy? Correct. So do you mean illusion of happiness, hallucination? Are you talking about that? Those are big words, but I would say yes. Illusion, hallucination. Do you mean magic? Yes, magic. Magic kingdom. Have you gone there? That's the only place I will tell you. Every frog or every beast will feel they are the prince, and the vice versa. How they feel it? they get the illusion, they get hallucination, or they feel the magic, they feel the theme, and for that time they feel happy. They feel they are, as I told, every frog, every beast will say that they are the prince. Only there. There we will feel that okay, my dreams came true because I feel that I'm the prince. So we have to do that in our practice to get it. So, do you think you agree? So tell your mind that we are happy. And when you are, if you are doing meditation or something, everything, just make sure that all your chakras, if you believe in that, those are logical chakras in your body, they will be aligned. When you feel it happiness, not the actual happiness, I mean, doesn't matter what it is, if you say that's happiness, all your chakras will get aligned, they will get synchronized, they will get concentrated. There you will feel that yes, that's him, that's me. So hum. Do you know what does that mean? So hum means that's me. Do you know what does that mean? That's me. That's the supreme being. I'm part of it. I'm also the greater part of the big picture. And when you start feeling it, you will get that symphony, the resonance, the energy, and of course, the actualization or the happiness. Like it? Let me know. Thank you.